because the tip's always been lousy.
Tip is controlled by the Railers.
In fact, they didn't even run it.
Railers with the basketball, moving to the basket near our broadcast position. Jake Olson works it around left side to Austin Kirby. Austin high post to Brant Coyne. Brant turns, hands off to Austin. Austin comes top of the key. Back to Olson, swing it quickly to Coyne. Van Hook works against his defender, and quickly a foul is going to be whistled. That is going to go against Calmes, the 5'9" senior. Wow. And that was a nice play by Christian, and Calmes just couldn't stay with him on the dribble.
Jeff, you got to look at Christian inside. Calmes is 5'9", Christian 6'4", and plays about 6'7". Eisenhower opens man.
Christian kicks it back out, swing it around, nice ball movement. Gesner passed up a look at a three, hands off to Austin Kirby, top of the key.
Christian needs to be a little selfish in there. He's got the ball a little blocked. He's got to take it right to the basket.
Christian there cutting Austin Kirby. Austin back there cutting Christian Van Hook with a finger roll, falls through.
Yeah, great cut by Christian, and a good pass into Kirby. Kirby didn't go up with it, but found Christian cutting right down the middle of the lane, and that's what he's done well this year is find the basket.
Eisenhower, their first possession. Martin, the baseline, kicks it back out to Alphon. Now to Smith. Working around the perimeter. Just a minute into the contest. We thank you for joining us on this afternoon. Double team by Kirby and Van Hook.
Eisenhower out of 35 feet, except for the pass into the lower box.
Into the lower. Offensive rebound up and good by Calmes after the missed shot by Martin.
Yeah, tipped around by the Railers, just kind of, it was hard to time your jump on that one, and just tipped around, and Eisenhower came back up with it. But pretty good defense there for the first play.
Coyne working against Martin, works into a double team, gets it back out to Austin Kirby. Austin between the leg dribble. Olson now controlling back over to Coyne. Brandt's going to drive the lane and had it slapped away, but a foul is going to be whistled. That'll be the second foul whistled against Eisenhower here today.
Nice to see the Railers being aggressive, taking it to the basket.
Well, one thing, it looks like Eisenhower's really trailing on any screen, and they look for a lot of cutting Railers and a lot of driving Railers today. Olson gets it into Van Hook, 6:20 to go, tied at 2. Olson down in the near corner to Coyne. Work around the perimeter to Van Hook. Now swings it over to Gesner. Jordan in the corner back to Austin Kirby.
A lot of patience on the part of the Railers running the offense. A pretty good shot.
Van Hook's going to make a move. Looks to go spin now. Turns back the other way. Fadeaway jumper no good. Gesner comes in trying to get the rebound. But into the hands of Martin for Eisenhower. Kicks it over. Layup good by Calmes. Nice break by the Panthers.
Railers got beat back down the floor that time, Jeff, and that is simply not acceptable. I believe I'm mimicking Coach Alexander's very work.
Austin back again to the high post. Coyne turns down to Christian in the lane. Kicks it back out again to Gesner. His three on the way. Up off the back of the rim. No good. Martin high for the rebound for Eisenhower.
Christian's got to take that shot. He's got it on low blocks. He's always got to do is turn around and shoot it.
Smith in the corner. Calmes back out. Tracks it down before it goes over the timeline. Smith over to Dorsey. Down in the corner. Gesner on the near side with the defense. Three on the way. That's no good. Rebound, and I think a foul is going to be called on Offalone, the 5'9" senior, coming over the back of Gesner. So we're not really sure how deep Eisenhower is at this point, but we've got an official. We're not really sure how deep Eisenhower is, but quickly, just 3 minutes into the contest, already 3 fouls.
Well, that's what I was looking at, too. Already 5 minutes left here in the first and 3 fouls, so something to look for the Railers to get to the free throw line a little more in this tournament.
Yeah, if they can be aggressive on the offensive end, taking it to the basket, they're going to shoot free throw. Christian at the elbow, turns in the corner. Now Coyne down low, kicks it back out. Austin Kirby from the left side fires off a three. That's no good. And Austin is fouled.
Four fouls now.
And he will go to the line, and he will shoot 3.
Austin auditioning for a career as a salesman.
Dorsey picking up his second. Austin Kirby coming in this season, just a 75% free throw shooter. That's only on 4 attempts, but he will get 3 here to see if he can get the Railers back in front with 4:41 to go in the first quarter.
So Milliken math would say he made 3 out of 4. Is that correct, yeah?
You are correct.
Wow. And he just lowered his percentage by 15.
Missing the first one.
A scintillatingly electric crowd here, Jeff.
Second one off the back of the rim. That's no good.
If you still want to come out, there's a seat or 2 available.
So Austin trying to avoid the reverse turkey. That one was good.
Austin looks to the heaven.
4-3. Railers still trail by 1. Down in the corner, Minor trapped by Coyne and Gesner.
Nice trap. You may not get a lot of shooting from Eisenhower, but we've seen so far, they are definitely quick. They're very quick. Lightning quick.
Smith, 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Eisenhower with an early 1-point advantage. Alfalone looking down low, kicks it back over now to Smith. Down in the corner, Komnick looks to drive, cut off by Coyne. Brand knocks it away, and Brand did a nice job knocking it off of Komnick. So the Railers, after the turnover, a chance to get the lead back.
First turnover, Jeff, of the game. And Coyne did a nice job first trapping in the corner, knocking it out, and then generating a steal there.
Olsen, the right wing, high post to Van Hook, looking for someone to pop out. Coyne does, 3 down the corner, up and good.
There you go. We can count on our excellent three-point shooters in Coyne that time.
Brand Coyne, his 9th three-pointer of the season, gives the Railers a 6-4 advantage. Just past the halfway point here in the first quarter. We'll be here at Collinsville all week. Hope you join us for each and every broadcast. Today's you're on your way home or getting ready to head home from work. 3 on the way. That is up off. No good. Coyne, another rebound for the Railers. Hands off to Olsen.
Yeah, it looks like the Railers can try and stay in front of the Panthers. Just don't let them drive. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of shooting from the outside.
Olsen on top again. Coyne, 2 in a row. This one off no good, but Gesner does a nice job tipping it back out. And Christian thought about the 3, faked, whistled for a travel, turnover back to Eisenhower.
Christian not enchanted with that call, neither is Coach Alexander.
But again, Tom, I think a little goes to Christian we've seen so far, and he's played really well the past 4 or 5 games. But what we've seen him here so far this afternoon is have the shots inside, and he's passed them up. There, we've seen him hit a couple threes. He can take that shot. He's got to figure out which shots he wants to take, and then just go ahead and take them.
Right, and that's part of his learning process. As he gets minutes, he'll figure that out. But yeah, he's got to know when he's got his distinct advantage inside, and just turn and shoot it. It's unselfish is great, but at some point it can actually hurt you.
Alfalone shot from the baseline was no good. Grabbed his own rebound, and then Austin Kirby's whistled for his first foul. First on the team. 3:03 to go. Railers up 6-4. Komnick.
Railers need to generate 3 or 4 turnovers here and get a little run going.
Skip pass across to Smith. Smith handling in front of Coach Neil Alexander.
Boy, they're just, Eisenhower center's just setting up in the lane and just standing there.
Martin. 2:40 to go. Still 6-4. Railers on top. Smith picks up his dribble. Now back on top to Komnick. Drives the lane. Alfalone the little 13-foot high archer. No good. Then Minor the rebound, and Eisenhower will set up again.
Yeah, a long rebound there for Decatur. Looks like the Railers have pretty good position. Just a long rebound. Those things happen.
Alfalone tried to get it inside to Martin. It's tipped away. Railers come out of there with it. Austin Kirby gets it back to Coyne. And the Railers do a nice job of being very calm.
Yes, and generate the basketball coming back.
Coyne. Van Hook over to Gesner. A little sloppy on the receipt of the pass, and then I think forced up the shot. Didn't get it to go down low. Alfalone, nice job running the break. They get it ahead. He misses the easy 2. And Coyne, another rebound for Lincoln.
Well, it's just look rusty. They haven't played for 10 days, and they look rusty.
Gesner hands off to Austin Kirby.
Be an interesting dynamic to see when these next 2 substitutes come in, what it does to the offensive pace of this game.
Gesner fakes a 3, drives by a screen of Coyne. Christian's going to go baseline. Nice move off the glass and in.
Man, he's learned.
You got to be a good basketball player to be on this team, but to be an athlete, you have to be that to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, definitely an athletic play, and then as Nelson and Smith get set to check in after a couple game absence, but the guys that have filled in for them, and not necessarily filled in, but have done the job that we've expected, have been great.
Yeah, it sure has. So Eisenhower's taking a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. And you wonder, guys, is it simply the coach reminding them, Coach Eric Newbon reminding them, okay, the 2 guys that just checked in, you got to find them.
One would be the best shooter in the state, and the other would be probably a second or third team All-State. Yeah, and you're out there, and we haven't made looks like Coins made 1-3, and he's probably going to tell him that the shot attempts are going to start to go up a lot quicker. This thing is about to change, boys. Yeah, we're at a little different level now. But, you know, going back to the Gessner shot with a 3 where you had said, Jeff, that he had mishandled it. Just on a shooter, just coming off of a screen like that, whenever you bobble that you're usually not going to make it. You know, when you bobble it knocks out of your rhythm, and Gessner tried to put it up after that, but he's got to try and give it back and get back in rhythm.
Well, let's hope Smith and Nelson settle in pretty quick. Maybe a little residual nerves, but they'll be fine.
Down low to Smith, back out to Brandt, fakes the 3, hands off to Jordan. Jordan's going to drive in, takes it strong to the hole. He's fouled, and Miller will go to the line. I think he's shooting too.
Well, it's not surprising that Jordan got a shot off first time he had the basketball.
Well, one thing yet too, guys, these guys coming back, and sure they're anxious to score, they're anxious to get on the court, but they've got to be patient also. You know, this game speed is new to them again, and you know, their shots aren't going to be back where they were. The rhythm of the game isn't quite going to be there. So, you know, take a couple possessions and get your legs back underneath you before you go shooting a lot of threes. I love that play right there by Nelson. Gets to the lane and draws a foul, and his first 2 shots are 2 free throws. I think that's an excellent game plan, not only by coach but by Nelly too. Jordan makes both of them. Coming in on the season, an 81% free throw shooter, gets them both to go down. Railers are up 10-4. Martin, not really sure what that was.
I think we're calling it a turnover.
Railers come down, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. A chance to stretch this lead. It's already at 10-4.
So Smith has Calmese on him at 5'9". Calmese looks strong. He looks like a football player, but Smith ought to be able to do what he wants with him.
Railers hanging on to the basketball, looking for the last shot. Jordan with those 2 points now, just 11 points away from 1,500 in his career. Harrison over to Smith.
Beats down to 12. A lot of hand checking.
Jordan tries to come around the screen. Brandt looking for him. Down low to Nathaniel. Nathaniel looks at the clock, but 5 seconds, takes it strong off the glass. Didn't go down, tries to get his own rebound, does, puts it up too strong. And that's the way our first quarter will end. At the end of 1, Lincoln with the advantage. It's Railers 10, Eisenhower 4. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.